Hello, this is Andy Graham of Hobo Traveler in Sosua, Dominican Republic. I also have a website called mysosua.com. We've just put on 100 expat foreigner websites around the planet, so if you go to hobotraveler.com you can find the others. Today I'm trying to start a kind of an experiment, maybe a project. I've been blogging now for about 10 years. And I want to try to transition up to a point where we're doing more video stuff, because I think that what's going to happen is the writing's going to end and people are going to be watching videos on like their iPads or their Mac type stuff, or basically their smartphone. So I believe in the future, within the next 2 to 3, it's 2012 right now, about the 28th of December, it's a Wednesday. I believe in about the next 2 to 5 years, everything's going to transition to a cell phone. Basically, there's not much reason to type. Eventually, they'll come up with a way to talk to a computer and interface. So basically, all the communication with the computer will be by spoken word. But as the technology increases, and we're in 4G, 5G, 6G, whatever you call it, 5th generation smartphones, the speed will increase. Well, eventually, the TV, the telephone, and everything's going to merge into one, and we're just going to basically be talking to the computer, and the computer's going to be talking back, and this is, to me, the future. Okay, well, whatever the case, if you believe that people are moving more towards watching things as opposed to reading things, and then this is the future. I'm looking forward to it because I believe then I'm a big proponent of truthfulness in advertising, all this stuff. I would like you to see my face and to be able to gauge whether I'm telling the truth or not telling the truth. And it's not that I'm not trying to lie, and I'm not lying, but the point is that many people are. So you're basically evaluating me in comparison to the other people you know. Well, as a further way of giving you the ability to really weigh the truth as you try to make decisions to live abroad or to retire in other countries and separate the sales pitch from reality. I want you to be able to see my face and know that, who I am. So you can get a feel for who I am, because maybe 90% of what I say is body language and only, 10% is written. So writing is different. Okay. Hopefully I could come up with a way where I can experiment every day and come up with a pleasing enough background and do this quick enough. Right now I'm actually holding the camera, which maybe it's working. I don't know. But the goal is that I basically give you a real authentic moment every day where you don't have to just read and trust what I'm writing. This is, I believe my goal in life right now is to basically chronicle the real world and explain it unedited as best I can. I have my pros and cons and my personal issues and all these things, but the truth is, by looking at things we can't really manipulate them much. So right now I'm at Sosua Beach. I'm going to try to do this every day, and we'll see how it works, and if I can figure out some way to set up a tripod that's above my head looking down at me, blah blah blah. So it's a difficult task because I can't carry all this equipment, but if we can, maybe we can share. I can share with you daily kind of my life as a world traveler. I've been traveling for 13 years, 10 months, blah blah blah. March something I'll have traveled 14 years, and in 1st of January I'll be Hobo Traveler will be 12 years old. So I'm very happy. But we all have to change and I all have to grow. I'm a 56-year-old man living anywhere I want. As a travel writer, blogger, whatever. I manage 2 large websites, and now we have 100 more. I have a partner named Andrew Suarez in India, and He's a friend and associate now for about 8 years. This is the first one, and we're going to go through this, and hopefully, if you want, you could call in on my, I have a, what do you call it? What do you call it when you, well, we tried to do one of those talk show things, but it never worked because I think it's just not the right medium for me. But I'm in Sosua. Now, one of the reasons why I'm here is to do projects like this, because there's different places on the planet that are more conducive to internet businesses. I say La Guatemala, Guatemala, perfect. High-speed internet, cheap living. Here, cheap living, less than $300 a month. You got color TV, cable TV in your room, you know, high-speed internet, and just one of the best quality of life you can possibly get to work. So, I mean, there's two sides to work. There's work, and then there's play. So, the work life here is perfect. I mean, there's some problems here. There's a little overabundance of boom boom girls, but as you can see, this is one of the beaches I come to every day. It's nice for me because I can come down here, read my books, basically change the channel from working on my website or something like that. It's not that I work that much, guys, but I do work a little. And come down here, read my book, and experiment around. My big challenge right now is to come up with a way where I can have this camera held for me by maybe some kind of tripod. I just used a stick. I thought I would use this my broom. I find out that it only comes up to about my belly, and I think I need to have it the camera focused about right there. So anybody that's an expert at this stuff, try to come up with any ideas on how we can do this. Like right now you see there's shadows on my face. There's a lot of different problems here when you start doing videos, especially when you can't just have somebody hold it anywhere and everywhere. So if I can come up with a nice easy way to do it, we'll have some fun. But the goal here is to let you see my face, and I can start talking about various issues. If you want to call in and ask questions, we can. But Andy, Hobo Traveler, life is good. I'm in Sosua, Dominican Republic. It's Wednesday, I think, December 28th, 2011. Bye-bye.